Hello, EduMagicians. Welcome to the EduMagic podcast with your host, Dr. Sam Fessich. Dr. Sam is a professor of education, author of EduMagic, and a pumpkin spice latte fan. This podcast is designed for pre-service teachers. Remember, friends, teaching doesn't begin at graduation, but during that first class at 8 a.m. Let's get this party started.
Hi, I'm Batsheva Frankel from Overthrowing Education, a part of the Education Podcast Network, just like the show you're listening to now. Shows on the network are individually owned and opinions expressed may not reflect others. Find other interesting education podcasts at edupodcastnetwork.com.
Hello, EduMagicians, and welcome back to another episode of the EduMagic podcast. My name is Dr. Sam Fessich, and I am so excited to be back with you this month, sharing all about tips for student teachers. So if you're a student teacher, turn the volume up, get that notepad out, and let's start chatting. First, I wanted to share with you that this episode is brought to you by my EduMagic Student Teacher Planner. You can find it over on TPT. Just search for the EduMagic Future Teacher Store, and you'll find the 2022-2023 Student Teacher Planner. This planner combines the life of a student and the life of a teacher. One of my favorite parts of this planner is that it has 15 weeks of reflection questions. There's also spots for your lesson planning, for different divided sections like standards, lesson plans, contact information. There's also calendar views and weekly views, your to-do list, all sorts of stuff ready to go just for you. So again, head on over to the EduMagic Future Teacher Store at TPT and grab your copy today. It's going to help you be ready for the semester ahead. All right, friends, let's jump into today's episode. 5 ways to save money as a student teacher. Now, we know most student teachers do not get paid during their student teaching experience. It is often a free internship where you are not getting paid to go into schools each and every day. However, there are some schools that have stipends or grants, something like that, to pay their student teachers, but mostly this is an unpaid internship. So here are a few ways that you can start saving some money during student teaching. The first one is meal prep or meal plan. So plan out healthy lunches and snacks that you can take with you to student teaching, because that cafeteria line can get a little crowded and it can get a little costly. So by planning and packing your lunches and your healthy snacks in advance, you're helping your body and you're helping your wallet at the same time. You can also use apps like Ibotta or Fetch to help you get points for gift cards. So with Fetch, you can just take a picture of your receipt. It'll upload to their system and they give you points for things that you are already buying anyway. And you can grab gift cards on there if you would like. So 2 apps that scan receipts and give you points. So the first one, meal planning and prep. And I have a great article from Best Colleges that I'm going to link in the show notes for you to head to. Very easy meal prep strategies and recipes to help you get started when it comes to meal planning and meal prepping. Number 2, find a driving buddy or carpool. Find someone in your college that is also going to the same school or district that you are going to and carpool with them. This helps you save on gas. It also helps you to save on wear and tear on your vehicle, and you get to make a new friend along the way, right? Also, whenever you're driving, make sure you look for apps like Gas Buddy. It's going to show you the cheapest price for gas around you. And also join loyalty programs for gas stations like Sheetz, Wawa, Royal Farms. They all have loyalty programs for you to join and get a couple cents off gas whenever you purchase at their locations. Number 3, substitute teach. What you're going to want to do is if you want to substitute teach at the school or the district in which you're student teaching in, once you understand those rules and expectations, you're going to want to make sure you follow all those rules, get all that paperwork done up front. So make sure you know, okay, what paperwork do I need to have? Do I have all my clearances? Do I have all my papers that I need to have? So whenever it's time for you to apply, you are ready to go. So a third one might be, you might want to check out substitute teaching. If you're in a placement for 14 or 15 weeks, you might want to wait until you have about 2-3 weeks under your belt, an observation done by your cooperating teacher and by your supervisor, just so you can have some feedback. This is a great way to get your toes in the water, so to speak, in a class by yourself as a substitute teacher, and you can get paid for it too. You might, depending on the rules with your school or your district or with your education department, you might only be able to substitute teach a certain amount of days during your placement. And then you're also going to want to let your cooperating teacher know if you are substituting, say, on a Monday and they are coming to see you on a Monday, but you're subbing on Monday, make sure that they know that, because that still may count as an observation. So be mindful of that. The fourth one is have a clothing budget. So there are, places where you can go to get professional clothing pretty cheap, like Ross or Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Goodwill, thrift stores. There are things in there with tags still on them. So, make sure you're shopping on a budget. Some education departments have something like a student teacher closet where professional clothes are donated and you can go shop there for free. You might want to ask the education department if they have something like that. And if they don't, wouldn't that be a cool opportunity for an education organization at your college to do? Like Kappa Delta Pi or Counselor for Exceptional Children sponsoring a student teacher closet. So there's professional clothes for people to wear. Wouldn't that be fun? Just a little hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge there. For those of you who are in organizations and you're looking for a cool project, that'd be something cool. You might also want to clothes swap. So find someone in your department or in your college that is also student teaching and swap clothes for the week. So you're not always having to buy stuff on your own. You can always swap out some clothes. And the fifth one is to use student discounts. There are lots of stores out there. We'll have a whole list in the show notes for you to check out that take college student discounts. So it might be 15% or 20%. Go ahead and do that. Take advantage of those discounts as a student. I remember I always did. Whenever going to the movie theater, would totally get my student ID card out. And I may have done that after I graduated. But, using those student discounts, it adds up after a while. And my last one, a bonus one, because I know I said 5, and let's recap those 5 before I get into the bonus. The first one was meal planner prep, and you're going to head on over to the show notes to find an article from Best Colleges about how to meal plan and prep successfully. Number 2 is to carpool. Find a buddy to carpool with. Not only can you get interested in some new music, but also find a new friend and save some money along the way. Number 3 is substitute teach, but before we do that, we are going to double check the rules with our schools that we are working in and in our education department of our college. Number 4 was we're going to budget our clothing. We're not going to go and spend all this money on professional clothing. There are other ways that we can do that without breaking the bank. So we're going to be using our discounts. We're going to be looking at stores that have like thrift stores that we can use. So we're not breaking the bank with our budget. And over on the show notes, I have a link to the stylish teacher where she was on the podcast months ago sharing about professional clothing for student teachers. So head on over to show notes for that. The 5th one was take advantage of student discounts. I know J. Crew has a student discount. I think it's 15%. So you can save some money there. The bonus one, are you ready? I know some of you who know me might think, what? All right, this next one is bring your own coffee. I know, right? From one pumpkin spice fan to another, it is hard to brew your coffee because it just doesn't taste the same like it does at Starbucks, right? It does not, no matter how much I try, how much sugar I put in or cream or whatever, it just does not taste the same. But you know what? Making coffee and taking it with me saved me a lot more money than spending $5 a day for 5 days a week. That adds up throughout the month. So instead of spending $25 a week on coffee, invest in a good travel mug. Yeti is a great one. Contigo is another great one. They keep your coffee hot because we all know that meme of how does a teacher get iced coffee? they make it in the morning and they don't drink it till the afternoon. So don't be that meme. Bring your own coffee. All right, friends, I know that we are better together, so I would love to hear some of the strategies and tips that you have for saving money during student teaching. And remember, friends, this episode was brought to you by the Student Teacher Planner. You can find it over on Teachers Pay Teachers. Just search for the EduMagic Future Teachers Store, and you will find the 2022-2023 Student Teacher Planner there. Remember, friends, you have the EduMagic within you. Bye for now.
And there you have it, EduMagicians. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe and share it with your friends. For more EduMagic, check out sfessage.com and follow Dr. Sam on Twitter and Instagram @sfessage. Until next time, you have the EduMagic within you.